Um, Find your nice tall seat in the chair, possibly sort of closer to the end of the chair so you're not slumping, Irita. Okay, so yeah, so sitting nice and close to the edge so you're not leaning back too much, right? You have to use your own muscles to sit upright. Next. Oh yeah, let me just mute you guys so we don't hear the noise. Okay. All right, so maybe close your eyes for a moment, just sort of center and pay attention to your body sensations. Focus your attention within. Notice how your body feels, how your breath is today, if it's nice and smooth or choppy. And see if you can elongate your breath just a little bit. So moving the air in through the nose. Feel the coolness of the air on the inhale. And the warmer air coming out of your nose on the exhale. Notice if possibly you're feeling a little bit of movement in the belly and the lower ribs. As you inhale, everything expands. And as you exhale, you flatten the belly a bit, like Kathleen. Just keep paying attention to the breath. It's also training in attention, right? Just staying one point focused attention just on your breath, nothing else. Good. Let's take 3 more breaths like that. Nice and long. Good. Last one. And exhale. Good. Then inhale the arms up and overhead with that nice thick inhale. Hi, Rocky. Hi, Nalina. Hi, Kathleen. Exhale down. Breathe in. And breathe out. Big breath in. And breath out. Do 2 more. Perfect. Good. And then we'll go out to the side and up. And out to the side and up. And 3. And 4. And 5. Let's try to do 10, but if you need to rest, rest. 6. And 7. And 8. And 9. and 10. Perfect. All right. And release. And then let's do that cat and cow. So you're rounding the upper back, right? So shoulders go forward, shoulder blades slide apart. You're stretching those muscles between the shoulder blades. And then lift the heart up. So squeeze those shoulder blades back. And then exhale around. You can tuck the chin. Inhale, lift. Exhale around. Inhale, lift. And then we'll add the arms to it. So it's a similar movement, but it's kind of like you're jumping down into water head first, right? You're bringing arms and then rounding the back a bit. And then inhale, you reach arms out, lift the heart. And then between the arms, rounding the back a bit. And then lift. And then jump. And lift. So you feel it in the upper back, right? Arching and round. Good. So round. And good. And then release. Oh, here you go. I already feel it. I hope you feel it too. And the shoulders and upper back. Well, let's do a few circles. So just lifting the shoulders up and back and down and forward, right? Up, back, down and forward. Really focus on the sensation of those shoulders. Good. Okay. And then come back to center. And I'm gonna lift those elbows out to the side. Let's actually do this movement first. Just moving the elbows out and then squeezing them back in. So your fists stay in front of your sort of collarbones, right? So you're just lifting to parallel to the floor and down. Squeeze down. Lift up. Squeeze down. Lift up. Squeeze down. Kind of like you have little wings, right? And you're flapping those wings. Good. So for my art, we're targeting all these different muscles in the arms and around the shoulders. Good. And then we'll keep those elbows up, the shoulders down away from your ears, right? You're not lifting. So shoulders down, just the elbows. So you're using the muscles in the arm, not up here in the neck. And then we'll just go side to side. So you're rotating, moving the elbow back. So your chest is twisting side to side, right? And then the head goes along. Try to look to the side. It'll help you a bit with the range of motion. Side to side twisting, right? Like you want to poke someone with the elbow behind you on this side and then poke on the other side to side. You feel it around the ribs, around the spine. And you're working your abdominal muscles to do that movement. Good. And then release, come back to center. Okay. And then let's go down for a side bend. And roll back up. And down on the other side. Roll back up. Perfect. A few more. Feel the stretch in the side body. Roll back up. Nice. Good. And back to center. Okay. Now let's go forward. So hinging at the hips, right? Coming down. So belly down towards your thighs. And then you're gonna sit up into that nice tall posture. And then exhale down. Move your belly down towards your thighs and lift up. And down. And lift up. And exhaling down. And inhaling, lift up. Okay, let's do one more. Exhale all the way down. Get your belly down. Yeah, so hinging at the hips, right? Hinging and then engaging those back muscles to get back up. Perfect. Okay. And then let's do this movement. Our arms are going to be out to the side. I'm going to come a little closer just so you see. And so then we're going to turn, let's say the left hand up, palm up. The right hand is palm down, left hand is palm up. And you're looking at that palm up. So looking to the left, and then you switch. And then you look to the right. And then switch. So one palm up, one palm down. Look to the open palm. And switch. And switch. And switch. So both arms out. And you're turning. It's a movement, right, that goes all the way into the shoulder joint. As you turn like that, you're moving all the way into the shoulder joint. And then you're also stretching the neck. Good. And then release. Perfect. Yeah, one of my students told me that this exercise, he had a pinched nerve in his neck. And so, I mean, he was also doing chiropractor care, but he said that this exercise really helped him get rid of the pain or the pain from the nerve pain. And plus, it's a nice coordination exercise, right? You have to think about what you're doing, where you're looking. That's a good workout for the brain as well. All right. So let's go into a nice big circle with the upper body. So you're leaning backwards, sideways, forward, side, back. Make it nice and large circle if possible. And then reverse the other direction. Good. All right. And then back to center. Good. And then sitting nice and tall. And let's try to lift the arms up and then lift the right knee up without your hands first. So lift both, and then you squeeze it in even more. And then you bring the arms forward, kind of like you're pushing, so fingers up, right? And then the toes point up as well. And then you release. Okay, and then we'll do it on the other side. So lift the arms up and then knee up. Then squeeze it in even more with the hands. And then let's push forward, straighten the knee. And then release. Okay, so let's repeat on a few times on each side. So lift up, squeeze even more with your hands. And then push everything forward. And release. Another side, lift that knee up. Squeeze it in even more. Push forward. And release. Nice job. Good. And then let's go opposite arm and leg. So let's start with your right leg. So I'm going to be on your side. And then left arm out to the side. All right, so you're stepping out and then reaching out on the opposite side. Rocky, do you have a question? You need to unmute. I don't hear you. Yeah, just.
I gotta go. I can't do this today.
Okay. Okay.
Thanks.
Okay. Sorry. Bye, Rocky.
Bye.
Okay, so yeah, we're doing that opposite arm and leg. So step out, reach out, and then back in. And step out, reach out, and back in. Step out, reach out, back in. Try to be on that opposite side, but if you're oftentimes Parkinson's makes it hard to do the cross lateral movement, so be patient with yourself if it seems very hard. And we're gonna try to also like take such a large step, kind of like you're stepping over a boulder, right? So you can go just like this. You have to go up and over, and then up and over and back. That way you're strengthening that hip more. Up and over, and up and over and back. Up and over. Nice high arch with that leg. Good. Perfect. And then back to center. Let's take a moment, feel your body. Feel the spine lengthening again. And then feel the sit bones, right? So those bones you sit on. And then we're gonna try to rock from one sit bone and maybe lift the other sit bone off the chair a little bit. So you're engaging these muscles on the side, the quadratus lumborum and the obliques, to lift the hip up actively off the chair. So you're leaning to the side, but you're also contracting those muscles to actively lift the hip. All right, so that way you're strengthening those hip muscles and lower back muscles and the core muscles as well. So lift and lift, lift, lift. Good. Perfect. And then back to center. And then we'll try the pelvic tilt. So it's sometimes it's hard for people to understand, but it's such a good exercise. It teaches you how to connect to your core muscles and to your pelvis, right? So you start with a neutral pelvis, right? So you feel the sit bones. You're sitting sort of right in the middle of the sit bones. And then on the exhale, you're gonna tuck the tail under. So tailbone is right here, right? So you're hiding your tail. And when you like hide the tail like that, you need to engage the core. So your belly hardens and the pelvis tilts backwards, right? And then you're rocking forward onto the sit bones and arching your low back because the pelvis tilts forward. And then you tuck under and you tilt forward. Right, so it's just the pelvis moving. You're not moving like forward with the trunk. It's just the pelvis moving, and then the rest of the spine is following. So you try to feel the deep belly muscles contracting as you tuck under, right? Otherwise, it's kind of hard to do it without if you don't have that access to those deep belly muscles. It's harder to do. So tuck under, And when you tuck under, your low back arch flattens, sort of. And then you overarch by lifting the tail and tucking the tail. This is a good exercise. Sometimes you can also practice lying down. Maybe it's even easier lying down. It's good exercise for your low back to strengthen and stretch the low back. If you have any pains there, I recommend it. Okay, and so then we're gonna be in the neutral spinal position and pelvic position. And then let's just do some more hip flexor and core strength. You're just lifting those feet up and knees up, high up as you can, while you're sitting nice and tall. Keep the breath flowing. Good. All right, and then rest. Maybe you'll take a forward fold so you can rest your back and your spine, your belly. So sliding down into that forward fold and staying there for a few breaths. Good. And lifting back up. And then let's lift the foot or leg up. You can hold either around your shin or under your knee. Let's do some ankle circles. So, sorry, Art, you having trouble? You're having trouble connecting to us? Just look at that ankle, make it nice and big. Then reverse, go the other direction. Okay. And then release, let's switch sides. Nice big ankle circle. Because we want that area to stay mobile, flexible and strong. And reverse. Good. And then we'll do lift up, lift the heels, the toes, lift the heels. Let's try 20 times, okay? So 1, 2, lift the heels, lift the toes, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and last one, 20. Good job. Okay. Okay, so let's try to stretch out your left leg a little bit out to the side. Right, so scoot forward, yeah, so you can easily straighten the knee, point the toes up, stretch the calf. Okay, and this leg is also, you step out a little bit, right? So you're opening that angle. You could also perhaps sit like across, if you have a corner of the chair, you could sit around the corner if that feels better. So I'll do this way so you see me. and the groins and the thighs. And then let's bring those arms out to the side and look over to your right. So warrior two. Straighten both arms. Looking to the right. Nice tall spine. Palms face down towards the floor. Good, and then let's actually try to turn both palms up. So your same position, just the arms turn, so your palms are facing up. And you're lifting the heart, lifting through the crown of the head, and just maintaining that position to develop that stamina, right? In the arm muscles, in the back muscles. Good. And then release. And then we'll just slide down for a side bend. You're sliding down that straight leg, opening the right side. And then we can try to bring that arm up and over. Good, keep breathing. Nice job, and I'm coming back in to that side angle pose. So use your hand or forearm, or you could have your hand on the chair behind you to support yourself and then go the other direction, right? Into side bend towards right. So now you're opening the left side of the body. And keep the breath flowing. Yeah, we're stretching all these little muscles that we have between the ribs that when they're tight, it's harder for us to breathe. So take a deep breath. Good. And then back up. All right. And then we're going to try to do a twist from here. So keep the legs where they are. Just going to twist. And so you're twisting towards your right knee, right? So left hand, your left hand on the right knee. And this arm can point back or rest behind you on the chair. Nice tall spine. Keep breathing, keep twisting. Yeah, excellent, good. And back to center. And then step it together, take a little break. And then we'll do the whole sequence on the other side. Now this time your right leg will be out to the side. Left leg bent. Your knee and ankle are sort of above each other. Or the knee above the ankle. Good. And then we'll do the warrior two first. Look to your left. So try to keep those arms first palm down. Arms parallel to the floor. So turn the palm down, Mona. Yeah. And look into your left. Be as a tall, strong warrior. Keep the breath flowing. Good, and then turn the palms up in that same position. Palms up now, so turning the thumbs to point back behind you. Perfect, and then release. And then we'll slide down that straight leg for a side bend. So you're trying to open the chest, right? So instead of sort of collapsing down like this, trying to keep the upper shoulders pulling back a bit to open your chest. And then you can come up and over with that arm. Nice deep breath. Perfect. And coming back center. And do the hand or forearm. Come on the other side for that side bend. That leg is still nice and straight. So you're sort of stretching through the heel and stretching through those fingertips, creating that nice long line of stretch. Breathe. Breathing is one of the most important things. Don't hold your breath. Good, good, good. Even if it feels hard, you still want to breathe. It's better to take a break if you catch yourself like really out of breath or you're holding your breath. Better come out of the pose. Okay. And then we'll take that twist. So again, nice long spine. And then twist towards your left knee. Yeah, the arm can point back or rest on the chair behind you. Perfect. And then back to center. Okay, I think we did everything right. So let's relax those legs a bit. You know, if you want a sip of water, feel free to get a sip. We're about halfway. Yeah, staying hydrated is also important for, you know, to prevent muscle pain. When your muscles are hydrated, they tend to be a little more stiff and they don't glide as much as they should. So stay hydrated. All right, let's bring the right ankle on top of the left thigh if you can. Good, good, good. And then first you can hold your shin and sort of pull your chest up, right? By pulling on the shin. Find a nice length in the spine. And then at the same time, you're slightly pressing the knee down the hip. Perfect. And then let's support that knee and let's help the leg. So you're doing it halfway with the leg and you can support it with the hand. Up and down. So you're not rocking with the whole body, right? It's just the leg. So just the leg is moving and your hip joint. So even if it's just a small movement. Perfect. Okay, and then let's do one more twist here. So this way, this time we're gonna go to the left, so away from that knee. So reach that left arm back, opening to the side. Perfect. And then back to center. And then let's try keep the leg there. We'll try to do a few more calf lifts. So now you have like extra weight on your leg, right? So we're gonna do sort of a one-legged calf lift. So you're keeping that leg weight on the other leg, lifting your heels up, one heel up. So by contracting the calf muscles, right? You're lifting up. And then if you want a little more sensation in the hip, you could try to go a little bit forward. But, only if it feels okay for your hip, because it intensifies the stretch if you go more forward. Perfect. And then back up. And we'll do the other side. Other leg up. Use the hands to sort of pull yourself up. You're not collapsed like that, right? But lift up the crown of the head through the spine. And then move the knee, or the whole leg rather, up and down. Okay. And then relax that knee. I'll take that twist. You're going over to your right, opening back, reaching that arm back. Feel the twist in the spine. Yeah, look into the right. And then back to center. And then what else did we do? Legs. So lifting the one heel up and down. See if you can really come on just on top of your toes. Really lift that whole foot. Good. And then maybe if it feels okay, you can go for that little bit of forward fold. Intensify the stretch. Perfect. And then coming back up. I think we did everything, so let's release. Let's take another forward fold and down. Maybe sliding down towards your ankles, towards the floor, if you can reach. And just stay there for a few breaths. Relax your neck, relax your head and shoulders. Perfect. And then we're going to come halfway up. So you're sliding your hands up towards your knees. And you're still staying slightly forward, right? About 45 degrees. Long spine, so you're not rounding and collapsing through your shoulders. So squeeze the shoulder blades back, lift hard up and forward. And so you're in that seated sphinx. Right, so your broad collarbones, elbows in. We activate the shoulder blades back. Breathing. Perfect. And then one more forward fold. Exhale. And then all the way up. And reach the arms up and overhead. And hands to your heart and exhale. Let's do a few more of these. So inhale, reach up, lift the gaze a bit. maybe even a bit of a back bend, right? So you're sort of arching the upper back and then exhale into your chest. And breathe in, look up, and breathe out. Tuck your chin a bit. Lift up, look up, and exhale, tuck your chin. Good. And then if you have the ability, we can try to stand up from the chair a few times. If that's not in your book right now, let's try to just scoot forward, right? Get your heels a little bit under you, lean forward, and then maybe you can go just a bit, or all the way. Okay, so try to do maybe 10 times, okay? I'll take a break because I already taught one class and I have 2 more to go. When I do all the exercises, I get pretty tired at the end of the day. Yeah, and you could also instead do the rocking. So rock and rock back, rock forward, rock back, right? Rock forward, rock back. And see when you're rocking forward, if you can get that butt just a bit off the chair. Push down into your feet. Rock forward. Okay. Nice job, nice job, nice job. Okay, let's take a breath. Just feel your body again. It's getting pretty cold. I need to put on my jacket. All right. And so let's see how much time do we have? 15 minutes. Okay. Let's straighten the right leg, just straight forward. So I'll show you from this angle. So again, you're sitting close to the edge of the chair so you can place that heel down and toes up. Okay, right, I said right. And then we're gonna try to hinge forward, right? Sliding down for that leg. And so you're going forward for that hamstring stretch. So as you go down, you start feeling it at the back of the leg. Perfect. And then slowly coming back up. And then let's lift. So straight leg, right? And lift it straight a few times. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so that's the hip flexors working hard. Good. And now let's switch legs. Straighten your other leg. And then we'll go down for that stretch. Keep the breath flowing. Try to pull the toes up. Feel a stretch in the calf. Good, and then back up. And then we'll do the left. So 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. All right, let's do some side to side with the knees. You can hold on to your chair and you're just moving the lower body, right? The upper body stays pretty quiet. Just moving side to side. Good. Nope. Then let's lift up and overhead again. Let's try to hold it up. So hold this position for a few breaths. Make sure you're breathing. Good, and then we'll go side to side a little bit. So you have to engage the core, right? Be able to go against gravity, side to side. So right now we're actually not like rocking all the way, just so you really grab through the sit bones. So you're not shifting weight too much, like a little bit for sure, but good. And then back to center, relax the arms. Beautiful. And then let's go into just some head movements, some more neck movements. I'll come a little closer. Let's try to have the arms in cactus. And then you're gonna go sideways, hold it for a few seconds while you breathe, and then go the other way. And to the left again. So go into the range, deep into the range of motion as far as you can. Good. And then relax those arms. And then we'll try the movement of the head, right? So some of us have the tendency to do sort of this, right? Especially if you have a tendency to round your shoulders, then the head has to do this, because if you don't extend the neck, you're looking down, right? But in normal life, we need to look what's ahead of us. So when your posture is like that, you're always in extension because you want to see what's going on the horizon. So we're gonna try to do the opposite. So you're gonna move the chin back. So you're gonna feel the lengthening of the neck. Kind of like you want to make a double chin. All right, so you're bringing the chin back and the back of the head, and you're holding it for a few seconds. Try to feel where the muscles are working. I feel it all the way into the sort of upper back and the neck. Good, and then release. So it's sort of like a turtle, right? Turtle sticking the head and then pulling the head back. You could try it more quickly like that. So stick it out and then pull it back. Pull it back. Can you feel it? So it takes a little bit of practice, I think, to really start feeling the muscles pulling back. Okay. And then release again. We'll just do a circle with the nose in front. So in front of you, you're circling with the nose. And reverse, go the other direction. Perfect. right. Okay. Now let's do just some opening, closing with the fingers. So open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close. Good. And let's try to do one opens, one stays closed, right? So you're switching. One opens, one closes. Okay, and then let's do this other sort of brain teaser. So you're gonna point 4 fingers, right? Show 4 and 1, and then you're gonna switch it. So here you're gonna do 4, here 1, and then you switch back and forth. So 4 on one side, 1, 4, 1. Yeah, it takes a little while. I've been doing it for a while, so I'm good at it already, but it takes some brain focus. Good. All right, and then shake it out. All right. Okay. Awesome. And then let's do a little body scan. So again, make yourself comfortable in the chair. And we'll move our attention. So just attention. You don't need to move that part of the body, although you could if you wanted. Just sort of moving your awareness and attention. And so start with the feet. So feel your feet, toes, the soles of your feet. And feel your ankles. And feel your calves. Feel your knees. Feel your thighs. And feel your whole pelvis. Feel your belly. Feel your back. Feel your chest. Feel your shoulders. Feel your neck. And feel your face. And feel your whole body. And then let's take 10 breaths. So count from 10 backwards. So you're going to inhale and exhale, then you count 10, and then another breath. And that's 9. And so you're going to count on your own. You can do it just in your head. You don't have to do it aloud. Just keeping track. All right, and then take a deep breath in. Slowly start moving your fingers and toes. And is everyone almost asleep? And take a stretch. Oh, good job, everyone. So we'll do and I'll ask everyone to stay muted for this, just because, if you're only one person says it, then everybody, I don't know. I just feel like unless we're in the same room, it's better if it's quiet and you can only hear me. So thank you. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be mindful. May I have courage. May I have fun. And may I treat myself and others with love and compassion. And then hands to your forehead as a reminder of the power of your thoughts. Hands to your lips as a reminder of the power of your words. And hands to your heart as a reminder of the power of your actions. Namaste. Thanks, everyone. Great job. Okay, I'll send the videos later tonight, and you can do the practice again if you'd like. And yeah, give yourself a clap for showing up, doing the hard work. All right. See you later.
Thank you.
Thank you.